Have you noticed everyday tasks feeling a little harder lately? Maybe opening that jar, climbing stairs, or just getting out of a chair doesn't feel quite as effortless as it used to. It's a common experience as we get older. This feeling of losing a bit of strength, a bit of ease in our movements. It can be frustrating, even a little disheartening, to feel like your body isn't quite keeping up anymore. What many people don't realize is just how quickly muscle mass can fade as we age, and how much that impacts not just our strength, but our balance, our metabolism, and even our overall energy levels. It's a painful reality that this loss of muscle can really creep up on you, making simple pleasures feel like chores and even increasing the risk of falls and injury. But what if I told you there's one specific step many seniors skip right before bed that could be dramatically speeding up this muscle loss? It's something simple, often overlooked, but incredibly important for keeping your muscles strong and resilient, especially overnight. In this video, we're going to uncover this crucial bedtime step and talk about other practical tips you can easily add to your routine to help you hold on to your strength, boost your energy, and live more vibrantly. Stick around, because what we'll discuss might surprise you, and it could make a real difference in how you feel every single day. Now, let's talk about that often missed step right before bed. It seems so simple, almost too simple to matter, but skipping it can truly hinder your body's ability to maintain and repair those precious muscle fibers while you sleep. You see, your muscles aren't just sitting idle overnight. This is a prime time for repair and rebuilding, especially after a day of activity, even just your normal daily movements. Think of it like a construction crew working diligently through the night to fix and reinforce a building. But this crew needs materials and for your muscles. Those essential building materials are amino acids, which come from protein, if you haven't provided your body with enough protein throughout the day, and particularly haven't given it a supply of these building blocks close to when this repair process kicks into high gear, your muscles simply won't have what they need to do their job effectively. They start to break down a little more than they build up, and over time, this imbalance leads to that gradual fading of muscle mass we talked about. The specific bedtime step we're focusing on is ensuring your body has access to slow-digesting protein before you drift off to sleep. This isn't about eating a huge meal. Goodness, no. But a small, easily digestible source of protein. Think of something like a small serving of cottage cheese, a little Greek yogurt, or even a protein shake made with milk or a plant-based alternative. These foods contain casein protein, which releases amino acids slowly over several hours, providing that steady supply your muscles need throughout the night. It's like giving the construction crew a slow-release fuel source so they can work all night without running out of steam. Many people finish dinner several hours before bed, and by the time they go to sleep, their body has already processed much of that protein. A small protein snack about 30 to 60 minutes before bed ensures those building blocks are readily available during the crucial overnight repair window. Skipping this means your muscles are essentially trying to rebuild with limited resources, and that's a losing battle over the long run. Now, this bedtime protein isn't the only piece of the puzzle, of course, but it's a very important one, especially as we get older and our bodies become slightly less efficient at using protein. Another thing that works hand in hand with protein for muscle health is making sure you're staying properly hydrated throughout the day. Our muscles are actually made up of a significant amount of water. And when you're even mildly dehydrated, your muscle function can suffer. Dehydration can make you feel more fatigued. It can make exercise feel harder. And it can even impact those overnight repair processes. So, while a glass of water right before bed might mean more trips to the bathroom, making sure you're sipping water consistently throughout the day is vital. Don't wait until you feel thirsty. By then, you're already a little behind. Keep a water bottle handy and take regular sips. Herbal teas can also count towards your fluid intake. Just watch out for caffeinated drinks, especially later in the day. as they can disrupt sleep. And speaking of things that help support muscle health, incorporating even light resistance activity into your routine makes a world of difference. You don't need to be lifting heavy weights or spending hours at the gym. Simple things like using resistance bands for gentle exercises at home, using your own body weight for squats, even holding onto a chair, or doing arm raises with light dumbbells or even soup cans can stimulate your muscles and signal to your body that they need to be maintained and strengthened. Doing just 10 or 15 minutes of this type of activity a few times a week can have a remarkable impact over time. It's not about building massive muscles, but about preserving the muscle you have and improving its function. This type of activity, paired with adequate protein, gives your body the best chance to fight against age-related muscle decline. Remember, even small amounts of regular activity are vastly better than none, and consistency is key. Don't feel pressured to do too much too soon. Start small and gradually increase as you feel stronger. And doing a few gentle stretches or using a resistance band for a few minutes in the evening can actually be a nice, calming way to wind down before that bedtime protein snack. It helps activate the muscles just enough to prepare them for that overnight repair cycle. So, we've talked about the critical role of bedtime protein for overnight repair, and the importance of staying hydrated and incorporating gentle resistance activity. These are foundational steps, but there's even more we can do to support our muscle health and overall vitality. Building on those foundations, let's talk about how important your overall protein intake is throughout the entire day. Not just that bedtime snack. While the before-bed protein helps with overnight repair, your muscles need a steady supply of building blocks at all times, especially after any activity. Aiming for protein at every meal is a fantastic strategy. Think about including sources like lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy products, beans, lentils, nuts, and seeds. It doesn't have to be complicated. Adding a handful of nuts to your oatmeal, having eggs for breakfast, including a protein source in your lunch salad, or making sure your dinner plate has a good portion of chicken, fish, or legumes all contribute significantly. Many seniors don't get enough protein, and it really is non-negotiable for maintaining muscle mass as you age. Your body just doesn't utilize protein quite as efficiently as it used to, so you actually need a little more than a younger person might. Spreading that intake throughout the day helps your body make the most of it. Another nutrient that works closely with protein and is crucial for muscle function is vitamin D. We often think of vitamin D for bone health, and it is vital for that. But research also shows it plays a role in muscle strength and function. Many people, especially as they get older and may spend less time outdoors, are deficient in vitamin D. Getting some safe sun exposure is one way to get it, but dietary sources like fatty fish, fortified foods, and supplements are often necessary, especially in regions with less sunlight. Chatting with your doctor about your vitamin D levels and whether a supplement is right for you is a good idea. It's a small thing, but correcting a deficiency can potentially make a difference in how your muscles feel and perform. Beyond specific nutrients, let's talk about movement itself. Consistent, gentle movement throughout the day. We touched on resistance activity, which is key, but simply staying active is also hugely beneficial. This could be walking, gardening, dancing, swimming, or any activity you enjoy that keeps you moving. When you move your muscles, you're sending signals to your body that these muscles are being used and are important. This helps stimulate blood flow, which carries nutrients and oxygen to the muscles, further aiding in their repair and growth. Even breaking up long periods of sitting with short walks or stretches can help. Sitting for extended periods isn't great for anyone, but for seniors, it can contribute to muscle stiffness and weakness surprisingly quickly. Make a conscious effort to get up and move for a few minutes every hour if possible. It could be as simple as walking to the kitchen for a glass of water, walking around the garden, or doing a few leg lifts while you watch television. These small bursts of activity add up and contribute to better muscle health and function over time. Think of it as keeping the machinery well-oiled and running smoothly. And finally, Let's talk about something that seems unrelated, but is deeply connected to muscle health, stress, and sleep. Chronic stress floods your body with hormones like cortisol, which can actually contribute to muscle breakdown over time. Finding healthy ways to manage stress, whether it's through meditation, spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies, or connecting with loved ones, is beneficial for your entire body, including your muscles. And quality sleep, as we hinted at earlier, is absolutely critical for muscle repair and growth. It's during deep sleep that your body releases growth hormone, which plays a vital role in tissue repair and regeneration. If you're not getting enough restful sleep, you're missing out on a significant portion of this crucial recovery period. So, all the protein and exercise in the world won't be as effective if your body isn't getting the chance to do its important repair work overnight. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine which could include that gentle evening movement and bedtime protein snack, and ensuring your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool can all help improve your sleep quality. Avoiding screens right before bed and limiting caffeine and alcohol in the evening can also make a big difference. It's all interconnected. Good nutrition, consistent movement, stress management, and quality sleep all work together to support strong, healthy muscles as you age. These habits aren't just about physical strength. They contribute to your energy levels, your mood, and your ability to continue doing the things you love. Making these small, consistent changes can truly help you feel stronger and more vibrant every day. So, we've talked about that crucial bedtime step, the small protein snack to fuel overnight muscle repair, and how skipping it can contribute to muscle loss. We've also explored other powerful habits that support your muscles, making sure you get enough protein throughout the day. Staying well hydrated, incorporating gentle resistance exercises and consistent movement, getting enough vitamin D, and prioritizing quality sleep and stress management. It might seem like a lot when you list it out, but remember, you don't have to do everything perfectly all at once. The most important thing is to start somewhere. Maybe you begin by adding that small protein snack before bed tonight. Then, perhaps you focus on drinking a little more water tomorrow. The next week, you might try adding a 10-minute walk to your routine. Small, consistent steps are much more sustainable and effective in the long run than trying to overhaul everything at once. Every little bit counts, and your body will thank you for it. Holding onto your muscle mass isn't just about feeling stronger. It's about maintaining your independence, your balance, and your confidence. It's about having the energy to enjoy your hobbies, play with grandchildren, and live life on your own terms. Don't underestimate the power you have to influence your own health and vitality. No matter your age, it is absolutely possible to slow down age-related muscle loss and even regain some strength you might have lost. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate the small victories. And remember that consistency is your greatest ally. You are capable of making these positive changes, and they will make a real difference in how you feel and function every single day. Remember, small changes truly can lead to big improvements in your health and happiness. I hope this has been helpful and has given you some practical ideas you can start using right away. Have you already incorporated any of these habits into your routine? Or are there others you found helpful for maintaining strength? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Sharing your journey can inspire others if you found this video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm providing valuable content. And if you want more practical tips and information to help you live your healthiest, most vibrant life at every age, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're here to support you on your journey. Thank you for watching. And remember, you have the power to live your best life at every age. Keep moving, keep nourishing your body, and keep enjoying life to the fullest.